because it's look like mess. So what I'm trying to do, for example, this is a biscuit with the help of something. I just wrote here and at least a meter of distance like this. Yes sir. And help of pen, I will open this door and make a line like this. We will take the gas, that will be this point, and from this, from that same line, I will cut off this not input area. This will be the eating part, and this part will be the purchase.
So we'll have the storage place, and over here also it is becoming a mess over here. So we'll take this and put it outside, or we'll bring that and put it inside, so that it's not incurring so much space. We'll take it and put it outside so that we get a clean environment. And also, like, I will take this office and the admin to this place, so that like whenever the customer after they can have a touch and feel experience over there, and they can buy, they can drop the money here and they can leave the place from here. So this
those two racks are of almost no use, right? Because the customer personally cannot reach there. That's why those products are not selling.
Right.
That's why those products are kept there.
Right.
So those two racks are of no use. So we should remove those racks off.
Posters, dish posters in the wall. What will look like cafeteria and look like restaurant. Now, all the things.
So my suggestion is as far as that Google said, I'm also on my that idea. I'm also want to buy that billing counter here, and this row is for that.
So you want to different?
Yeah.
Customers are not satisfied with this papers, so you can keep very hard
Sir, I have been looking and the flower was inside. They are saying that they are clean. Before last month, the flower was inside only. They are saying like okay, it is good thing. The environment was good. And that keep it coconut also outside. They are inside means they are not knowing.
This part I kept here. It feels suitable for me. Actually, this is not looking good in the store.
Something like that. According to C.
Everybody has had their
According to me, all the is good according to the full, but I want to remove all the steps outside. So it's not good.
So, if you are saying that this is the entrance, is the entrance being used to attract customers into the store? You can use this space in two ways. One is you can attract customers into the store, and or you can use it for information, right? The point is, if you are already having this board where you are using it for information, then why spoil this glass by pasting all these things and leaving smudges on the glass? Now if you say that, okay, I want customers to see inside my store, and so my glass should be clean, it should not have all these, smudges and sellotapes and all that, then what is the external flow of customers? How is customers moving around? What is your traffic pattern here? Your traffic pattern is in this direction, right? Or in this direction, right? So use 45-degree angle. So when the customer is going like this, what is visible to him? Is this visible or the board visible?
Board, sir.
45 degrees angle. What is visible?
This location.
Right? So who said idea about having a board outside where you put menu? Okay, great. 1, 2, okay, 3. Brilliant idea. The only thing is where you place it is crucial. You have to place it in a diagonal like this. If you place it like this, it becomes a barrier, right? You place it diagonally like this. So when the customer is coming 45 degrees angle of vision, he notices it, and then his attention clockwise or clockwise? Anti-clockwise. In which case you want the customer to first go like this. Right? Which means all your range and everything should come to this side. Now, also think of the practical point, and this is where retail is both an art and a science. You can't blindly apply a rule. Sure, anti-clockwise, ideal, but you have a fixture already here. Can you shift everything here? Is it viable? Here you have a window. Will that fit here? No, it will not fit here. Right? Is it practically possible? No, it is not practically possible. Then, what is the other alternative? Right. But which part of the door is the exit? This side of the door. Where will you keep your cash till and payment? Will you keep it near the entrance or near the exit?
Near the exit.
So where will your billing counter come? Left. Right. Second, remember I told you you need to demarcate space. Right? Clearly allocate space. So in that context, the idea that all of you said that I want to separate the selling space and eating space, great idea. Who all said that? Okay, great. That's a brilliant idea. The challenge now is how will you clearly demarcate? Because having one eating area here and one eating area there does not help you. Yes? Don't use anything extra in a retail outlet because it's a waste of space and waste of equipment. So if you don't need a microwave, move it away. Right? So then you have your serving area, and close to serving area will be your cooking area. Why do you need a cooking area here and a serving area separately here? You are duplicating, so cost of space is getting wasted because you are spending money in two places to do similar activity. Last but not the least, who said that idea of closing this and using it as storage? Brilliant idea, outstandingly brilliant. And that is the first step towards thinking like a retailer. Everything, how can I use in a productive manner, right? Great idea. Especially all your small items which are prone for pilferage, put a small wooden thing, put a lock, keep it inside. Okay? Now, with regard to product presentation, first, I think he said about hanging. Good idea, because you want people to see it. The larger issue is, what is the use of people seeing or hanging if they can't even touch, they can't take what they want? So what you said about touch, feel and see, it's completely missing, right? So if you move these out, which anyway you move on because billing goes to that side, serving and cooking is the same, there's no need for these things here, right? Then you can allow customers to come and touch and feel. The next question therefore is, when customers come, how do they know at what price you are selling? So all these are packaged products, you have MRP, right? Supposing you are selling something without MRP, how will they know? You will have to put a small signage. So use things like this, say bingo, rupees so and so. You can use the same thing for promotions. So you say, buy 2 lays and this thing, you get this free.